I'm ready for it. Go ahead and put it in my hand. I'm ready.
A crazy twist at the end. We all thought Kat was going to be the possessed
I know.
child, and
Yes.
it's Casey. Were you surprised when you read the script?
Well, I knew when I got the audition, I actually did Gabriel's scene from the pilot, the little boy in Mexico. They had us use that scene to audition. And so when I got the audition and I saw I was being possessed, I was like, okay, now I know.
A big hint.
Here we go. And it was like a Friday. I'm like, oh, I'm tired. I'd had a long audition week. Like, pilot season was crazy and awful. So I was a little like bummed that I had to do it. But then I got the script. When I got a call back, I got the full script and I read it. But yeah, they did a really great job of surprising the audience and the reader. For me, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I would have never.
No, and I think that Casey is like an empath, and she's just so burdened by everyone's problems. I think she really wants to be there for everybody in a way that she's not there for herself. So I think she just like takes and takes and takes, and it just became too much, and she sort of like, her spirit was broken a little bit, and that's how they were able to get it.
That's cool, and it's nice because this really shows by the end of the pilot that this is not a retread of the Exorcist, the original movie at all. I mean, I like the little nods they do. I think that was really smart. But,
yeah, and there will be more of those. There's fun little things that we like to the original movie, and we want to make sure that the audience knows, like, we love it, and we're not trying to take away from anything that they did.
Right.
And,
and it adds a little richness too to you're in Alan's character, your dad.
Yeah.
Because him suffering from the issue he does with the brain injury, it's almost like you're both sort of trapped in a situation that.
Yeah, I think more and more as the show goes on, it's like no one's safe. You know, everyone on the surface it might appear like it's just a brain injury, but it could be something else, or like what's really affecting people. I don't think we'll fully know, or just nothing's off limits. I haven't read the whole season yet. I'm just getting the scripts as we go. I mean, I think the audience, we hope that this family, we want to root for them, and we hope that they get through this, and that everyone's back to normal and not affected by it. But I think the evil's not going to go down without a fight. You know, I think they're going to go through a lot of struggles, and we get into it. Like in the second episode, we're like in the thick of it. Like the audience isn't going to have to wait. It's not going to be a long, drawn out. And then episode 10, the exorcism happens. It's like we're getting it.
Right.
So I think it'll be more fun for people to watch too.
How are you with rats?
Well, now they're my friend. When we were shooting that scene in the attic, I was up there and like getting ready, and I knew that there was going to be one, but in my mind I was like, it's fake. We're making a TV show. It's not going to be a real rat. And I put my hand out. Props went to hand it to me, and they're like, here you go. And I goes, is it real? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm ready for it. Go ahead and put it in my hand. I'm ready. And then by the end of it, I'm like, well, this is my buddy. I named him Fred, so it helped me not just think of it as a dead rat.
Well, you had to work with your acting.
Yeah, I had to build a relationship.